Hello and welcome to my talk for this week. It's good to see you here, and I trust that you're doing well. It's that time of year again when I can begin to get out into the yard to do something than either clear snow or move the debris of winter. As I think I've mentioned before, we're putting a new flower bed in this year. It's required a good deal of digging out and the moving of about 3 yards of earth to fill it back in again. The first plants have now been planted and things are beginning to take shape. I'm very aware that I will not see the mature splendor of this project, as it's very unlikely I will live for another 40 years. One of the issues for me and gardening is my lack of patience. I want things to grow on my terms rather than in the way they do. I know that there are ways of forcing things, but I don't have the technical skill to do it. As I was pondering my dilemma, I was sitting in a virtual meeting of the Council of General Synod, COGS. The point of discussion was the development of the self-determining Indigenous Church in the Anglican Church of Canada. I can't go into the details of the conversation, but Archbishop Mark MacDonald said one of the problems is the difference between technical solutions and being there. I reflected on this in relation to my impatience in the yard. There's the possibility of a technical solution to getting things done, and then there's just being there alongside the growing things. For many of us, our faith, our Christian communities and our church buildings are very important, and rightly so. As we face an uncertain future, we want to have some answers. We feel the need to grow the plant quickly in order that we can be assured about the future. The truth is that if we're able to live in faith in our current situation, it will unfold as it should. The issue for me as I look towards what is to come is, do I trust God to do the right thing? God is the gardener. Creation and the church belong to him. He is planting the seeds and plants to accomplish his purposes. These things will grow according to God's time, not mine. Do I trust God enough to work with him in planting and allowing him to plant, knowing that I cannot control the outcome and am unlikely to see the result of what I do? This does not mean that we stand back and do nothing. There's the old story about the rector walking through a village and seeing a beautiful garden. He went up to the man tending it and said, "What a beautiful garden God has blessed you with." The man replied, "I don't know about that. You should have seen it when God had it to himself." The challenge for us is to work with the rhythms of God to enable the beauty to come through. Once again, thank you for being here. May God bless you. Have a good week. Stay safe.